have you taken control of your destiny? I did it. Father, I really have power. Zuo Fan's pupil dilated, and he was assigned 21 points. What does this mean? I looked at the seriously injured Mu Linyu. Zuo Fan paused. The priority is to treat him first. Zuo Fan found a safe tunnel to hide and placed Yuxi's body at the entrance as a warning. The poison and trap on Miss Music are the biggest problems at present, but her wound is above her heart. What should I do? Gentlemen, Zuo Fan swallowed a mouthful of saliva. I'm sorry, Miss Music, for leaving alive. I'm sorry. If you don't speak, I'll take it as your consent. The boy poured the extract of skunk feces, repeatedly poured it on the girl's wound. Then he used a wet wipe with Heng water every day to wipe. But when he wiped it that day, the girl suddenly woke up. He immediately took out a dagger and put it on the boy's throat. I said, I was saving your life. Do you believe it? Just now. The boy used this starfall pendant. He accidentally unlocked a cheat. I'm here to take him away. I see who dares to stop me. Zuo Fan's starfall sword resonated actively. But the system identified that. A first-class celestial weapon in the mortal world, which can enhance the host's strength by 45 points. After completely mastering the weapon, Zuo Fan burst out with unprecedented momentum. Facing the siege of Yuxi at level 1, he slashed horizontally and vertically. He experienced an unprecedented thrill. This made Zuo Fan no longer feel inferior, and he felt the sense of protection. The system prompts to kill 7 fish lizards. 21 attribute points to be assigned. However, the immediate priority is to solve the poison on Mu Yinyu. However, the position where the poison arrow hit before really made the boy blush and heartbeat. Zuo Fan swallowed saliva. Miss Yu, I'm sorry you don't speak. I'll take it as your consent. After spitting out the poisonous blood from the wound, Zuo Fan smelled the residual smell of the bait. This special smell will make the sensitive fish crazy. Although the lure is extracted from mutated plants, it's non-toxic. But for safety, Zuo Fan took out his special life-saving artifact. The potion extracted from the stinky monster's feces. I'm sorry, Miss Yin Yu. Only by covering the smell of the trap agent. To ensure your safety. He gritted his teeth. He bandaged all the wounds on Yin Yu's body. Zuo Fan should also try the power of the God of War system. The current situation can be said to be besieged. There are ambushers in front and behind the subway tunnel. There may be pursuers of Mu Hanhu on the ground. So Zuo Fan opens the system interface. He couldn't believe it. From reserve to 初级星云 peak. It only took a moment. The fatal wounds he suffered before, and now they are healed. He even perfectly controlled the nebula world. Perhaps it's because his mental power has exceeded 40. After all, mental power has always been a controversial fantasy ability. So, how to allocate the 21 attribute points just gained? With the idea of Zuo Fan's attribute addition. The four-dimensional attributes on the panel all showed plus signs. So Zuo Fan tried to enhance 2 points of strength. The nebula sword in his hand became much lighter. Is this the God of War system? It's really amazing. So Zuo Fan added the remaining attribute points to Constitution and Strength, which means enhancing the body's recovery and attack power. To prepare for the future leapfrog challenge. And this is Yu Shi in the tunnel. After smelling the blood of Mu Yinao on the gauze, her eyes immediately became obsessed, like an animal in heat. Isn't this the bait? Zuo Fan first used the stone. He used the stone next to the dagger to make a sound. It was the moment Yu Shi shifted his attention. He immediately sneaked behind him. With a screeching sound, Yu Shi died instantly. This is a defense that is as solid as a rock. Yu Shi was killed so easily. Could this be the feeling of a genius? The system prompts that killing a fish lizard awards 3 points. Wouldn't it mean killing all the ichthyosaurs here? My strength will skyrocket. And there are at least 60 in this subway tunnel. 180 attribute points. I'll be able to enter the advanced Star Cloud Warrior. Calm down. Let's break through the ultimate nebula first. To enter the ultimate nebula, I just need to exceed 40 in all 4 attributes. I just need 3 points of Constitution. With the addition of physique points, over 40 points, Fan, I successfully advanced to the ultimate Star Cloud Warrior, compared to before only 3 points of Constitution. But with the breakthrough of Realm, the overall strength has probably increased by more than 50%. And above the Nebula Warrior, there is also the Nebula Armor. As long as I am strong enough, no one can stop me from saving my father. The hunt begins. Looking at Yu Shi's corpse, Zuo Fan felt a pain in his heart. The materials from a fish lizard can be sold for 5,000 yuan after complete disassembly. Without space equipment, he could only take the fangs and scales. Then, Zuo Fan rubbed the dagger on the stone wall. Crunching sound. In an instant, in the dark tunnel, flashed countless red lights. You can quite quickly. Hearing is indeed much better than vision. After breaking through the ultimate general, the speed of the group is 2.5 times faster. Come on, my attribute points. New sword drawn. Instantly, Yu Shi's body was split in 2. Zuo Chuan's eyes kept killing. Yu Shi gradually became cold, but soon he became fanatical. Start to dismantle the loot. The result is system prompt. Killing 2 fish lizards awards 2 attribute points. The remaining 8 points are not assigned. Attribute points are still too young. This damn system doesn't know. Hint: upgrading will weaken rewards. I must have killed monsters beyond my level before. It seems unlikely to upgrade to Advanced Nebula in Subway. It's unlikely, unless there are high-level monsters here. As a result, the luck of Zuo Fan. Zuo Fan heard a roar like a bell. After seeing the monster, Zuo Fan narrowed his pupils. What kind of mutant monster is this? Not only has red scales all over its body, but also has a natural double head, but also hermaphrodite. Could it be the most dangerous mutant monster? Hearing some movement, the 2-headed monster shot out a pair of long snakes. It turned out that there were 3 fish lizards nearby invading its territory. The 3 fish lizards died instantly and finally became the food of the 2-headed monster. It killed 3 fish lizards in an instant. This strength is equivalent to that of a human advanced star meteor warrior. There's no chance of winning by staying here. When Zhuo Fan returned to Yin Yu, the smell of the 6 supplements had mostly dissipated. But he was too badly injured, and he couldn't deal with this big guy at all. Behind the 2-headed monster is the subway exit, which is the closest to the exit of the beast cave. While talking, Zhuo Fan unbuttoned Yin Yu's shirt and then used a wet towel soaked in Ganzhi's water. Gently wiped the blood on the wound. But in the next moment, music suddenly woke up. Zhuo Fan was immediately petrified. Miss Yin'el, I'm cleaning your wound. Do you believe me? I do. The next moment, a dagger was across Zhuo Fan's throat. Zhuo Fan sweated profusely. Let me explain. So Zhuo Fan told her all the details. Music was angry. So you killed Yu Shi and saved me. You really know how to hide your strength to avoid revealing the God of War system. Zhuo Fan used his father as a shield. My father is the former military commander Zhuo Hui. Music was stunned. You're Zhuo Fan. I should have thought of that. No wonder the traitor's son's strength is too obvious. But it's more dangerous. I'm sorry, Zhuo Fan. Because the infighting of the Mu family involved you. So Miss Mu Yinyu's top priority is how to kill the 2-headed monster. Mu Yinyu thought. Although he is also a level 1 monster, but has the strength of the early D level. One head is responsible for vigilance. One head is responsible for attacking. Its bite force is comparable to a shredder. Its scales are extremely tough. The sharpness of the Starfall sword alone cannot break its defense. To break through the defense of the 2-headed monster, our greatest reliance is this Starfeather sword. Only by tapping into the enormous energy hidden in the Beast River can we activate the true power of the Nebula armor. So you must master the method of activating the weapon, but you only have 3 days. There is no shortcut to cultivation, but the boy can consume system attributes to unlock the seal of any weapon, to kill the hermaphrodite 2-headed monster Lan Xichu. Zhuo Fan must within 3 days fully master the ability to unlock the Nebula armor. Only in this way can the true power of the Nebula ship be exerted. Each new equipment has a beast box embedded in it. Although the beast box is precious, but they are definitely worth the price. The reason why this Starfall sword is so sharp, easily cut through the skin of the 1st level fish, is because it has a 1st-class beast box. 3 days. Facing a monster like the top-level 1-headed crocodile, its mutated armor is impenetrable. The sharpness of the Starfall sword is limited. So, cutting off its 2 heads is the most direct way. Zhuo Fan was crying. The leather he had collected with great difficulty was used by Mu Yul for an experiment. What a prodigal woman. But Miss Yin Yu, where did you get this dagger? When cleaning the wound, there was no dagger. Yin Yu immediately became serious. We are in danger. You're still thinking about this. If you want to kill the two-headed monster, you must learn to unlock it. The resonance with the weapon says, take out the music. 3 scales of Yaxi are stacked together. I'll only demonstrate once. The next moment, the colorful halo emerged with the release of music's energy. Gradually emerged. The moment the thin scales were touched by the blade, they automatically cracked like obedient. Then the music moves the dagger and draw a perfect arc on the ground.